If you know nothing about scorpions, people say they live underneath rocks. Okay, a lot of them do live underneath rocks, and there's a good reason for that. But a lot of the species make these little burrows in the ground, but they live in very specific places. Now, there's a little reddish-brown scorpion that gets to about that big that lives in Gauteng. Has anyone ever kind of normally bathtubs, you know, sinks where there's a little bit of water? This is the place where we find them, underneath rotting logs, underneath this leaf litter. They're a very difficult scorpion to actually locate, you know, in the wild, because a small scorpion like that, and an adult scorpion only gets to about 28 millimeters, so they're very, very small. And a lot of people say to me they have a baby scorpion in their bathtub, and if there's one baby, what happens? There must be more, and if there's more, what happens? There must be a mother and father, it must be at least this big, and they live underneath the house or something. Okay, it's not like that. It's a very small scorpion, and they're normally males that come into houses. Now, as with third-year university students, what happens is, during the right times of the year, males leave where they normally shelter and they run around and they go looking for females. So that's when we find scorpions that are outside their like normal, let's say, distributions. Normally scorpions won't be running around unless they're the highly venomous ones that are actually looking for prey. So if you have a scorpion in your house, what he's doing, he's just looking for a mate. And he's just like the rest of us, right? He's just looking for love. Okay, so don't beat him to death with that U magazine or spray him with June. Just please put him outside. Right. If you have a look underneath, they've got these weird things called pectines.
Can I see?
Yeah, and they look like little comb-like structures underneath. Can you see them? Just behind the legs there. Can you see them there?
I can't. No, I can't.
Just behind which legs?
Look at the legs. And that's because when it's breeding season, what does a female do? She runs around, she lays down a scent trail, you know, pheromone trail. And what the males do is they run around and they drag their pectines on the ground and they're trying to find this like scent. And when they have located that scent, then they walk down that scent trail and they find a scorpion. How's that? A female scorpion. The big thing about scorpions things is to understand the importance of it. Is it medically important or not? And one of the initial symptoms which you'll experience is intense localized pain. Okay, so if you can measure that intense localized pain, if it's too much to handle, then go get professional medical help. If it looks like it's got small blisters and a very thick tail, go get professional medical help. What do we do? Is it really necessary? It's not necessary to run to the hospital, okay? Stay calm, right? That is the number one thing. We can expect to have that localized pain. But from the species here, I know, it probably only lasts maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then the pain will go down and you have a very funny, like pins and needles feeling where you are stung. And if you were to press where you are stung, it actually increases the pain. It's a very weird feeling. Okay, so there's not much you need to do here if you get stung by one of the local scorpions. If you go to the Northern Cape or the Lowveld, where we get highly venomous scorpions, if you get stung by one of the really venomous ones, you can expect to have intense localized pain. I mean, it's intense. People have gnawed through wooden spoons on the way to hospital. Now, in extreme cases, and I mean extreme, people have died within 4 hours after being stung. Right, that's in extreme cases. Okay, normally people